What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Warrior Nun video. You guys have shown a lot of love to my Season 1 ending explained video, for which I am super grateful. And there are a lot of comments with questions that the show hasn't actually answered. So with that in mind, today we will be discussing the top 5 mysteries that Warrior Nun needs to answer in Season 2. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss a video. The season was great despite a fair bit of filler and a love story which felt just a bit superfluous to the rest of the story, but it had a cliffhanger ending, and you know we love these here at SuperHeroNexus. So let's dive in with the first mystery, number 1. How the hell did Adriel get the halo? So the big twist in Season 1 was that Adriel was alive and imprisoned deep within the Vatican catacombs. He convinces Ava to try and part with the halo, and just as he gets his grubby little paws on it, he's about to own it once more and be free to live a life, she sees a flashback of just who he really is. We see him exit a hellish portal and instantly goes to save the first warrior nun, Adriel. But giving her the halo, that would mean that, well, he gave her the powers to become the badass nun and the rest of them to be absolute badasses for the centuries to come. The thing is, where did he actually get it? Because obviously he is not an angel, considering the portal was actually, looking pretty evil, and that a Tarrasque was actually after him, leaving him to kill the Tarrasque and actually make armor out of the corpse of that thing, which was the basis for how the portal was made when Michael went missing. Now, he could have killed an angel and took it, but the most interesting idea is that maybe it is actually Lucifer's halo. Lucifer is a fallen angel who was consigned to hell, so what if it was actually kept in hell as a kind of reminder of the fallen angel and where he came from, and Adriel stole it, which explains why he was being chased by the demon. He must have been pretty powerful to steal it, and like we saw at the end of the series, he was powerful. He was able to summon so many demons and also turn all of the Vatican's visitors into weird zombie-like people as well. So I do think that's probably what's happened there. I think that he's definitely stolen it and was on the run. Now, mystery number 2 is, where did Michael go? So Julian's son was a sickly child, and a machine and portal was built so he can actually survive. He was being actually kept alive by the Divinium. She believes that on the other side of her portal is heaven, but multiple times Cardinal Duret has expressed the idea that it is actually hell. Michael had been talking to an angel who kept saying it was his time, but Adriel was also thought to be an angel, and the portal opening came around the same time that Adriel went to try and get the halo, which means they could be connected. The portal looked dark and similar to the one that Adriel used, so it's, in my opinion, it's very likely that Michael has actually been sent to hell, which is incredibly dark and a bit similar to the show Preacher, where one of the characters was also sent to hell when he really shouldn't have been. So check that out if you did enjoy this show. It's not the same, but different, kind of. Yeah, you get what I mean. I think, well, he is in hell, so that's going to be a very dark Season 2. Mystery number 3 is, when and how did Father Vincent actually turn to the dark side? All throughout the season, we thought that Cardinal Duret was the real bad guy with his taking over of the OCS, but it was actually Father Vincent who walked up to Adriel and called him Master. So what happened there? The head, the kind of guy who was so distraught that the OCS was being taken away from him and warped, well, maybe he was upset because it was something else, that he wanted it for his own gain. The question is, how and when was he actually converted? Well, Michael was speaking to an angel, so what if Vincent was contacted in the same way by Adriel? Vincent also has a criminal past and was convinced that Ava would be the one to save the OVS, or, as we found out, be the one to free Adriel. That's the real reason why she wanted, or he wanted, Ava to be there, which is why he sacrificed so much for her. However, she was the one, like I said, who could help Adriel achieve his plans. I believe that Adriel reached out to Vincent in his criminal days and convinced him to turn his life around and plant him as a sleeper agent within the OCS so he can orchestrate the event of Season 1. Either way, it is very up in the air as to what he actually wants, as it was a shock that did come out of nowhere, so I expect his motivations to reveal themselves more in Season 2. Our mystery number 4 is all about what happened to Lilith. So she sacrificed herself for the greater good in episode 5, but 2 episodes later she actually appears again and even has the powers of a Tarrasque. While Tarrasque can teleport into our world, she can, or maybe she was teleported, we can only assume, straight to hell. She had scars, and it seems incredibly suspect that she would actually go all the way to hell when she's supposed to be a good person. And she also had no memory of what happened. She's returned for a reason, and if my Lucifer or stolen Halo theory worked out, then maybe the forces of hell have sent her back to try and get back what Adriel stole while embedding her right there within the OCS. So that's interesting as well. And lastly, number 5, what is the deal with Mother Superior? She was a Halo bearer that it actually rejected. She also has mysterious scars and is very, very bitter about what happened in the past. Beatrice reads about a World War II era warrior nun who actually used the Halo to kill Nazis to get revenge for being put in a concentration camp. So could this actually be her? Could she have been rejected as she used the powers out of rage, and really she kind of wasn't all about what the Halo was all about either? So she's got a past, and I think we'll probably see where that goes next. But there are a lot of questions, especially as the show ended as it did. But that's it for this video. So I love this season. Let me know what you think down below. What are your questions? If this does well, I'll probably do another video based on this, based on your comments as well, a bit more in depth. But please drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe with notifications on as well. And I'll see you soon, and goodbye.